Hello, everybody. Welcome to
They're
Tavern
diving
Talk
on top of
Pre-Show.
us, inside us. Kill these guys inside of us now.
Sorry, kind of in the heat of it. They started this a little earlier than I was expecting. Oh shoot, getting sucked. Boom.
Alright, we're regrouping at control point 1.
Is the north gate down?
Yes.
Damn.
Alright, it's gonna take us forever to get the south gate.
Yeah, ready to take on
ourselves.
Winstead myself. Exactly. Yeah, it's basically Federation versus everybody
Raid
else.
group 1, let's respawn at 3 and get the other gate open. And join them, join Dio on the
Always doing amazing
control point
camping.
3 for my raid group. Raid 1.
I'm gonna turn down this voice chat just to make sure you guys can hear me.
Alright, raid 2, we're back up. We don't have everyone with us now, so
Yeah.
because their main raid
Look
is
at that,
right there,
Chibi.
we're gonna need to play a little bit more passive.
Oh,
Play for
they're pushing
picks.
through.
You and me on the
AoE,
same
AoE the
wavelength.
choke.
AoE.
AoE the choke.
Alright, back up. Doing good. Alright, let's push forward.
How's that sounding, by the way, when they're talking and I'm talking?
Fields up.
Oh.
AoEs. Get these guys out of their inside.
Come on. There we go.
Alright, back
Keep
up the gate,
AoE
back
on
up
the
gate.
choke.
You got big incoming to you. Thunder. We just pushed them off the south gate.
Their whole raid's out here.
If you need mana, make sure you get mana.
Damn.
Sit down and grab
Couldn't
it.
get out. Unleash the 500 bears. Alright. Oh, jeez. Look at all that sea of red. It's crazy.
Hanson is raid 1 on Southgate.
Yeah, we're raid 1 south gate.
Raid 2, we're respawning control point 1.
Okay, good.
Respawn control point 1, we're supporting the south gate.
Yeah, I figured since this is fully a test, there's nothing to really be gained by this. Like, nobody's getting... I don't think anybody's getting, like, money, and node's not getting destroyed. I was going to go ahead and leave the audio on. So you guys can hear shot calling and
Alright, looks like they're getting ready to push on
the
south
kind of
gate.
chaos that's going on. Obviously...
Make sure you throw down walls when you see them.
would not do that in the future when things are actually on the line. Ah, come on. Free my people. There we go. Get some healing put out here. Oh shoot. Nope,
They're still
I'm
at
dead.
3, they're pushing into us. AoE.
I had no
if you
freedom.
die- or sorry, 1. We're still at 1. Once you die,
How long
we're
was this planned?
respawning at 3.
Well, we only had about 20 minutes to put together a battle plan there, which was basically we're gonna go get them. And we got like 2.5 raids of people here. All right, let's see. But I believe Maggie put out something. It was like Friday, maybe, about this going down. There's gonna be
Alright,
something
moving up to
today,
Southgate.
tomorrow,
Can you
and
get on your mount and see where they're at?
Thursday.
Right now, their primary raid was pushing into control point 1,
Okay.
which is the north control
There we
point.
are.
I'm
So
assuming
let's
they
take
gotta
out this gate.
Yeah. Okay, there's a lot at the southeast gate.
Yeah, dump your AoEs preemptively on the gate. Just send
They're
them.
getting ready to push through.
Yeah, send AoEs. Go.
Alright, AoEs.
Roots, vine field.
Oh,
Big damage.
Yeah, keep pumping them.
Oof.
Pop all your cooldowns here.
Ooh, that's bad.
Hey, we got guys on our left here, left of the gate. Take them out. They're stragglers. Don't chase. Take this guy out on the these archers on the roof. Good job.
was a good hold.
Man, it's funny. Hit somebody with a tomato. There you go. Tomato. Oof. Oh, jeez.
Watch out for that guard. He's going hostile.
Oh, shit. I can't help you anymore, peoples. I got nothing. I'm gonna die too. Watch. It's gonna happen.
They're on the
Yep.
other side of the gate.
Man.
Don't sit in your choke. They're walling it off
Best
right
to
now.
heal
When
yourself
you get
first.
some picks, throw AoEs into them.
Yeah, do try. I think I need to put
This guy is just murdering us. One by
there's a
one.
skill called misdirection that's almost useless in PvP, except for that it's not useless in PvP. Because it drops a shitload of threat from you and those surrounding
Make sure
you,
push AoEs in there.
but that doesn't really matter in PvP. The part that
Tanks,
does
don't
matter in
forget to drop your
PvP
shields. Let's see some shield
is that,
advances. We're gonna have to make a push at some point, so
it also
let's go.
removes
We're pushing through,
disable
pushing through,
effects.
pushing through.
Tomato death. Oh,
Do what you can. Do what you can here.
hey, take a croc.
Let's respawn control point 1 and hit them on the other side again. That is the north control point. Control point 1.
Yeah.
Oh, fizz.
Alright, let's head to the north gate.
Okay, we got people. Got people. Yeah. I really hope those tank changes are going to be amazing there, Basil.
Looks like we still have people up at the south. Are they still
Really can't wait. That's
congregated at the
Yeah,
the
south?
they're
only
still
reason I'm still
mostly
playing
here,
right
yeah.
now. I'm
We're
still
deleting
playing a
them one by
bard.
one.
Alright, there's also people at the north gate.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's get some AoEs down on that wall.
Yay, Lord British goes down. Let me do
Alright, after
this.
the roots are done, we're gonna push in.
Shit.
Let's heal up a little bit, heal up a little bit.
Man. Sup, pockets? How you doing?
Alright. On the north wall, we're gonna push in 3, 2, 1, go. Go, 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 go.
Oh, missed the push.
Push in, push in, push in.
This is clearly got good taste in streamers. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. He is good
Check
taste
out
in
the south
streamers.
gate.
Keep on pushing. We got some wipes on there.
You guys got to get through the gate. Don't just stand in the choke point.
Keep
Very
pushing
much.
through.
Spread out once you're inside.
What?
They're retreating.
Alright, push through.
Our goal is the marketplace. Don't go towards the town hall.
Yeah, the big old
Kinda
red
get
beam
away
right
from
there.
that, ledge also where they can jump down. So
Push in, push in. Push to the market.
mark it down.
Collapse on market. Collapse on market.
Oh, oh. Get out of that. Oh,
We need
someone got
AoEs on
toasted
market
right
right
below
now.
me.
Take them out.
Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, we're gonna start channeling.
Uh-oh.
They're
Damn
coming,
it.
They're coming
We
from
need
the
everyone focused
coming
on.
from the straight west.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that. I need to get this.
There's a large group of them still in the center of the market area. Let's wipe it up. Wipe it up.
What the hell can I get rid of for that though? I don't even
chase,
know.
Though. Don't chase. We're in a position of strength here in the market.
They're congregating on this northwest choke.
Because I keep getting caught. There's
Spam
layers
AoEs
of
on
roots
it.
they drop down. I need to turn
Hampton,
this
yeah,
down. It's
wall it
blasting my
off.
earballs out. There we go.
Hampton standing on it.
Rangers, if you can.
What the
try
hell
to
can I
on
get
top
rid
those
of?
Houses if you know how to. Also, standing on the stalls will help not get AoE rooted.
Maybe.
Try to make sure.
Yeah, I don't
bards
need
are
that.
always,
I don't need that. Alright.
buffing the people
Let's
channeling.
direct.
Mages, if you
Confirm.
have downtime,
Perfect. It'll put it right there. I like it. I like it.
Again. AoEs
Oh,
and
they're just up.
shields.
They're just up on top. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we're going cheerful. Joy. Yeah, we're going for attack speed.
They're getting ready to do a big push.
Yeah, they're dropping down. Dump
Alright, alright.
AoEs.
AoEs.
Nice, nice. Keep going.
Alright, they're coming from the northwest. There's a few of them. Be careful there. Coming from the northwest by the
Where's
flag. By the flag.
They're inside the building.
North flag.
Gotta get over here. Oh man, that's nasty. That's
Good
nasty.
shields. Good shields. Oh, they're pushing in. Pushing in. AoEs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was a good push by them.
Oh, saw red name.
Alright, raid 3, group up at, if you died, control point 1.
Oh, am I one of the only green names here? I feel like I'm behind enemy lines right here. I kind of am. Shit. I knew it. I knew it.
They came from the west right there, right? When we were focused on the northwest.
It was only a matter of time.
Yeah, they
That's
came through the
so.
center and in the building. Yeah. The
Yeah.
west.
Pushing out towards control point 1.
AoEs. If you pushed out
Yeah, I
towards,
think that's
towards
yeah
the
3.
gates, we need to root them and let our buddies gear up. Otherwise, we're backing up. We need to hold control point 1 and let people revive.
Yeah. So for those who aren't familiar with the sieges, this right here is the attacker camp. That's where you
Still have half a raid 2.
your
dead.
basically your
Need
home
you
base will
at-
always be as an
well, we
attacker.
lost control point
There's
1.
defender camp right up there by the mayor's
A
house.
lot of us are gonna be
Then
spawning
there's
at
these
3.
control points. Control point 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have to channel to take control of those. When you do have control of those, you can select them to respawn at. There we go. Like this. But the defenders. Come on, where's my gator? Give me my croc. Now it's currently dead. Okay. Got it.
Alright, my group, let's head to,
Yeah, the
control
defenders
4.
can always
We're
run
grabbing
outside the gate and go capture these as well.
Yeah, raid
Like
3,
they're
let's head
doing
to
right
control 4
there.
real quick.
For
Take
how
that
they
out.
see it's blue, it's turning blue for the
We're taking,
defenders.
Control 1. Raid 2, we're respawning at control 3.
Get rid of this thing. Get some cheerful melody,
How was the channel
and
slot?
attack speed.
You
Alright.
guys have someone channeling the flag right now?
No. I don't.
It's gotta be bugged.
Oh wow.
How are you looking, Thunder? We're pushing into the market.
Yeah, raid 2 just
take this
respawned
person
at,
out.
South control, we're running in.
Yeah,
If you are not inside the town, merge into the marketplace.
yeah, someone channel that flag right.
Channel.
Oof.
We said,
Alright.
do we
Okay.
have to get 100% in one go?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn.
Teos group, let's meet at the caravan.
Yeah, locked down.
Push all the way into the market.
I would, but I did.
They're all,
Alright,
they're
what's
all
this
at
one?
the market.
Yeah.
You're pushing
Yeah,
on
coming
our
back from
guys,
point
so
1.
if you're coming in, push in now and AoE. AoE.
Hey, we,
We're
hey, we, hey, we,
canceling
hey,
it right
we.
now.
Damn,
Keep
still
pushing
dead.
through if you're at the caravanserai.
Oh, they're pushing us back.
Oh no.
I'm going to back out. Back up a little bit.
Ooh.
On the south side, back up a little bit. They're pushing. They're pushing. Let them waste their AoEs.
Cheerful. Yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 hey.
How are you doing, Thunder? Are you?
Oh,
getting
good
help with
AoE.
the
Good
gate?
AoE.
Oh, we got pushed out of the gate. We're
Right,
currently
we got pushed out
outside.
too.
Alright, they're pushing in. They're pushing in. AoEs. Good kill. Good kills. Let's push in a little bit, but let's go to the left. Push in, go to the left on the south. Push in, go to the left. Go to the left. Go to the left. Go to the left. Let's stay out of that area over there.
And
fight
welcome
around the
in, by the
buildings,
way,
fight around the
there,
buildings. Push left, push
Caterpixie.
left.
Metal Caterpixie.
Alright, alright. Get those stragglers on the right side. Don't push too far. Alright, back up. Good job, good job. Put some shields on the... We got a lot of AoE. Put some shields if we can. Shields if we can. Alright,
Free
let's go
my
back right.
people.
We're gonna go back right, and then down. And then hit them from the backside. Hit them from the backside. Hit them from the backside, go by the well. Push past the well into the market. The market group's to our right. The market group is to our right. There's a lot of them over here, about 20, 30.
Some shields on everyone
Back
here.
up. That group's pushing, AoEs. AoEs back up again. Oh, their whole force is in the market right now. Just so you guys know.
Oh man. Absolutely just clumped on it.
Get everyone together and do a push.
Yeah, probably. I think we're just fighting split. Let's all go to point one. Control point one, everybody.
If you got pushed out of the south
Oh
gate, just
no.
mount up and
I
head
couldn't
to
get him
control
healed
point
quick
one.
enough.
Let's get a nice big group push.
Oh, pre-shield what I can here. Ah. Destroyed.
We are outside of the north gate. That's where everyone's meeting up.
Don't give up the gate though. They're not here yet.
Their entire force is coming up. Drop AoEs
Oof.
right now at the choke. They are all here. AoEs. Big ones, roots.
You're so glad they added the beam for the flag.
Oh my lag.
Oh, they got people pushing in.
Oof.
They just capped all the points.
Oh shit.
Raid group 3, let's spawn at the attacker camp. We gotta get those points back real quick.
Ow.
I don't know if maybe you guys want to
Ow.
go your two groups and try to
Don't forget to
push something
repair.
again while
Oh,
we cap
man.
these. Looks like they're just sending 1 to 3 people.
Oh shit. I gotta go to 3, I guess.
We still
Yeah.
own control point 3.
Alright.
We're gonna
We do
respawn
some
there.
fixing stuff here.
Raid 2.
Yeah, I might be able to repair. I might not. I might need to go actually back to the attacker camp for that. Oh shoot.
Alright.
Guess I do have some broken stuff now, don't I?
Can I get someone to go down to 4 real quick? From maybe 2 or 3 people? Thank you. We'll cap that one and then we'll group up at the north gate again.
Oh.
After those are capped. For raid 3.
For some reason my little chat isn't quite collecting everything. There we go. Alright. Mount is currently dead. So much dead. Actually, is there a repair in here? I think I forgot to check that. There we are. 32 silver gone.
There's about 40 at Southgate.
Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Push out, push out.
You got a corrupted? Oh, that's GM. Okay.
Swap these two. I almost went right bloodthirsty for who's that? Zelzendorf?
Let's not chase. Cap that point and then let's go to the south, the Caravanserai Gate. Raid 3, Caravanserai.
Okay.
Raid 2,
Over here
don't
at the
sit in the
gate.
choke. If you're on the south side, don't just sit in the choke. We've got reinforcements coming, but we're not going to be able to push directly in until we have more people.
Holy cow.
Dio, is that all raid 3 at
See, that's why, that's what tank contributes to,
Yeah, we have about 3 up there. The rest are on the south.
to
point.
sieges right now,
We're killing
and
some
PvP in general is walls.
They're just sending those guys out to cap those points. Okay. Most of us have arrived at the south gate.
Alright, if we're...
And hey, welcome on in there,
Shields,
Bochi.
They're popping their roots now.
Yeah, it's not exactly smooth. Let me see. What am I running right now? I got about 30 FPS, which is kind of rough. Not gonna lie. Someone was just looking like they're low health. Oh, that's somebody's mount.
Let's back up. Keep getting picks. I see half of them dying. That's good.
Okay, nobody's up in the towers.
Like, I don't know how
Somebody's
much
on the
even
towers, but that's our people's.
Alright, we can...
We're pushing through.
Yeah,
We're pushing
they should have
through.
the rangers.
So many healing
Have them in
numbers.
roots.
Oh shit, Nets got silenced. Let me get this thing going again. Let me get that thing going again. Do that.
Alright, let's push through a little bit. They're letting us in a little bit.
Shoot, I got stuck in roots and silenced. There we go.
Let's back
Gotta
up,
help
back up.
get people out of there. Get this song going once
We're pushing out,
more.
we're pushing out. AoEs if we can.
Oh shoot. I put out my saga, my healing saga, just as I get dead. Oof. Alright,
Alright, they're
Going
rooted
back
now.
to
We can
3, I
probably push
guess.
into 'em now. Let's push in, let's push in, push in, try to root.
alright, so you should, yeah, this definitely gives Intrepid a ton of data, especially on the live server. They said when we were grouping up, they were saying that they've been
They're
seeing some
overextended.
issues that they only encountered in the production environment, and so
Hey,
they wanted to
Ranger
get
root
some
right in front of the caravanserai right
large and multiple sieges on all the different
now. They're
servers,
so
just to get as many of
overextended. We
the
can wipe 'em here.
bugs to bubble up as possible.
Yeah, everybody push, 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 push.
Push into them, cut them off. Get the ones that are stuck outside of the gate. Alright, they're weak here. They're weak here.
Yeah, wait and shoot, wait and shoot.
Yeah, keep pushing all fronts. Go,
Push,
go,
push,
go,
push.
go. Everybody
Press
in.
W, press W.
Meet at the market. Push till you get to the market. Don't stop.
Some attack speed to peoples. Oh man, so many routes. So many routes. Forget those things.
Did we wipe them or did they fall back?
A little bit of both.
Thinking they fell back. Went to go watch a gate somewhere.
Half their group still hasn't respawned yet.
Ah, shit,
Can we get a handful of people to go get some of our control points back?
If you were below level 20,
They're coming in behind. They're coming in
that
behind.
is the best thing you could do right
Yep.
now.
They're coming in behind. Coming right behind.
Get some
the
shields on
caravansery
people.
side. Can we get a root off? Can we get a root on them? I need roots and AoEs. Roots and AoEs.
Oh. Oh. I got nuked.
We have some people on west also.
Yeah, let me turn this nerd streams. That's brother. That's no tank. Yeah. You showed up to the right spot. My tank is on the shelf right now.
The push again, AoEs.
He is hanging
Shields.
out. He is relaxing, taking a breather. Cause he gets overworked. And by overworked I mean he's not very effective in PvP. He gets shot down way faster than I feel a tank should. There we go.
Alright. Raid 3, let's do control
Like
point 1.
for reference, I think my tank dies about as fast as his bard dies.
Spawn there and we'll kill that guy.
But there's fixes incoming, so you know, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
Okay, let's channel that.
Bard's living at 50 plus evasion all the time. I mean, if you set it up right for that, yeah.
The respawn is just egregious.
I wonder what he means by the respawn. It is egregious. As he's talking about
You can try pushing
Their
from 2 different
respawn.
areas, north and south.
no. Oof. Jeez. Where are you?
Alright, raid 3, we'll go to the north gate. Go to the north gate a little bit. Alright, looks like a lot of their forces on the north gate right now.
A lot
Okay.
of them are on the south gate as well.
Okay, so it must be one raid.
They're split up.
So that's the one bad thing. If you start casting one of those dances, looks like you gotta kind of wait all the way through.
Let's wait for roots.
Or maybe not one of the dances. I think I accidentally hit, or not accidentally, but I think I hit the alacrity. But then I tried to do the nimble dance and it wouldn't pop out. I got stuck. And hey there, Fupo, how's it going? Fupo is you and not a cosmetic.
Be careful, be careful.
Yes, but if we had Fupo Cosmetics as well, that'd be an extra
Okay,
win,
so
would
they
it
might
not?
push through just a tiny bit. I can't see what's going on the north gate. I don't know if one of you guys are there.
This thing. Oof, oof, oof. People getting roasted. Oh, I am getting roasted. Hey, Hoovsy, thank you for donating a sub there. Fupo's a sub. Now Fupo gets another fancy mug. I love it. I love it. How are you both doing, by the way?
Oh, they are rooted. They are rooted. Let's push in. Let's push in. Push in. Push in. All right. Let's back up. Back up.
On Phoenix Fire. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. Let me see here. Yeah, I got a moment. Yeah, cheers.
Oh, they are pushing.
Thank you.
They are pushing through hard on North Gate.
Oh, shoot.
Back up.
We're getting
If you
all
just,
pushed
if you
out
just
gate
died at
too.
Southgate, can we respawn at control point 1? We're gonna respawn on the north side this time.
There we go. Alright, alright, alright.
Alright, again, all raid groups are on north gate now.
Yep, control
Correct?
one. Yeah, control one. Everybody. They just pushed out the caravan. So if you're at South Gate, shove into them. Die and go control point 1. Run until you're dead. Control point 1 after.
It's an interesting approach, I suppose.
And they're throwing down roots.
Once these routes expire, we need to
Sheesh.
root them ourselves and then get into there. Roots are gone. Can I get a ranger root on their big towards the town hall? Let's take them out.
They're pushing in. Careful.
All right, Northgate, back up just a little bit. Let them push
How am I
through.
gonna go
Let them
in
push through.
and toss my little nimble dance out to free them, and my happy ass gets stuck? How does that work? How can it root? How can she root? Should clip the phoenix. Oh, oh.
Cool.
Oh, you're talking about, okay, yeah. Dusty's little phoenix. Man,
Alright. After their AoEs are done here, we're gonna push through. Once all these roots are done, alright, we're gonna push through.
Defense.
They just rooted again. Let's defend. AoE.
we do
Miner in the
this.
back line. Let's kill those guys. Kill the guys that just jumped on that wall.
Do.
Alright, we're gonna push in 5 seconds. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone in.
Alright, guys, I got nothing to give you
Jump and
except
dodge, jump and
for
dodge. Get in there, AoE.
this.
Focus them.
Free everybody from the roots if I can. Here we are.
AoE, big AoE.
Oh, I got slept. I got beamed. Oh my gosh, I survived. Oh, I did survive. And then I didn't. Alright, 3.1. Where's that go? Oof. Thinking is not cannon.
Yeah,
Fucking
rank
trip.
3, let's go to
If
control
you are
point.
outside of the gate on the north side, you are wrong.
Oh my
Protect our
gosh.
people in the market.
I kind of love it. Oh, where the hell am I? I'm inside a tent. I was apparently napping. Sleeping in the gerb.
Their defense force should be spread away from the gate now.
We are in the market.
Alright, raid 3, we're going
They're
to
in the market. If you are at the north gate right now, push back through and help us recapture the market. We're pincering them.
Hanson is channeling the banner.
Oh.
This
I have
defense force is weak.
slept.
We need big heals. We need shields.
They're coming down. They're coming down the hill real fast. Put some AoEs. AoEs on the south gate. South gate. Let's back up. They're pushing through.
All right, get in and get to the market. We need to get in and hold the market.
I'm at a 12%.
Okay.
Protect the president.
There's a large group on the south gate. Looks like they're pushing towards the market now.
Here we
We're
are.
gonna
Get
push
some
up and down a
freedom.
little bit.
Get through there,
Watch out for
peoples.
AoEs.
Have a
Again,
heal,
let's go
buddy.
this
Have a
left
heal.
side on the south gate. If you're on the south gate, go up the left side. Get a little bit of the high ground.
They're pushing into the market.
There we
They're
go.
pushing market. They're pushing market. Behind them. Pushing hard. Hit their back line.
Okay.
Oof. Oh man, I freed myself and went right into another trap.
Got wiped out of the
Oh.
Clear
Whoosh.
them up
Oh
behind,
jeez.
But I think there's too many of them.
Hello, fire meat pan. Oh god.
Good job. Keep on pushing in. If you're on the south gate, let's push in a little bit. They're weak.
They clamped on
They're
every
all in the
side.
market. Like 60
Every
of them.
side. Let's see. So, Phoenix says, "Untrue cleric, to see yourself and get out here." He's bird. Hey, whoa. Is it just me or did I die and then undie? Did I get rezzed right there in the middle of the marketplace? I looked away. I was reading chat.
Repair your gear there.
That's kind of wild.
Chances are you've broken something. It's going to reduce your stats.
We'll go back to control 3.
That's wild. Okay, well,
where's Raid 1 right now?
that's at least a bug I can point directly to a video for,
If
right?
you're a ranger, vault over the walls and let's get in the walls and get them off the gates so we can get back in.
Yeah, I don't want to go in there myself. I'll
Is
get
there anywhere we can just
we get
jump over?
wrecked. Oh shoot.
No.
Not here, no. You can bar jump over though.
Nope. I was not going to be lasting very long there.
Mages, we can AoE through these
Seems
walls.
legit resing. Yeah. I
Primary
like it.
defense
I like
point
it.
Right here.
I mean, I won't complain.
Here being
I might have to be,
North
you know,
gate,
bound to
can
report
shoot
the
them
bug,
through the
but I won't
walls
complain.
if you have AoEs.
Alright.
Alright, North gate, we're pushing through the gate right now. Push through the gate, get these stragglers, and get through the choke right now. Moving towards market,
Let's see.
moving towards market.
This is going to be node.
Southgate
We need to
completely
wrap around
Siege?
this building, wrap around
Yeah.
this building. Hey, we got guys to the southeast, towards Caravansary. Take them out, they're spread. Push into market.
Oh, wait. Brief
Take
description.
these guys off the
Sorry.
roof. There are people on the roof. I need rangers, or ranged. Shoot them. Take them off the roof. Good.
Respawn
Okay, we
in
can pull
place
market. If you are not
instead
inside the
of
city,
at
They
control
went in
point
force down south. They're all heading
selected.
north now.
Okay.
They're all heading north, the whole group.
Alright, focus up. They're coming in from the Caravansary spot. We need roots, we need
Not defender
AoEs.
attacker, jeez.
They are all right there.
Send AoEs towards the caravansary.
Watch flank.
Selected
Good walls,
control point
If you're a
1.
tank, if you have walls, if you have shields.
Selected
Bards,
Q
shielding gangs,
for
double dash.
respawn.
They're
Countdown.
pushing into us. Need more AoE.
Counted down. And I
Go to control point 3, we
respawned
lost one.
in place. I rose from
They wiped us at
the
market. Need everyone to die.
my
We're at
ashes
control point 3. If you're
like
still
a
inside,
phoenix.
Yep.
don't let it
It was
drag on.
magical.
Keep us staggered. We need to be
There you go.
grouped.
Bug report submitted. But
Can I get group
Da-na-na-na-na.
grade 3 to go cap 1, please?
P.S. It was magic.
They just took it.
Yeah.
then,
Clipping
the
that
rest of
because we
my
can.
Let's go
Oh,
with the main
hey
group to
guys, no,
Hey, rings
no.
1 and 2. We're moving into the gate. No, okay, no, back up. Back
I'm
off the gate.
solo here.
Back off the gate.
I can at least maybe get away.
Holy group up too.
As long as I can stay out of that rogue's range. What are
All
they?
attackers, we are on the south side at the Caravansary.
What are we doing? Bumping into the
Siege time
thing.
is at 80%. We don't really have time to think about the control points anymore. We need to group up, we need to push, we have to win here.
We do. Run, Virtek, run! Having deficiency in fish, why would you do that? Why would you let yourself have deficiency in fish? Alright everybody, let's do this. Let's do that.
Hanson and Deal, where
Use some attack speed.
all your guys at? Is everybody-
my group's-
I don't even know
my
what
group is taking,
my thing
control
does
one. They gotta
in
go
cheerful
there.
here.
I'm holding it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Heals a nearby
I
random
should
person.
say,
Oh.
The rest of the people should be.
Get some shields out here at least.
one fronted now.
There you go. Attack speed, peoples. Take it. Otters took all the fish. Otters would. Otters are fish thieves.
Okay, let's back up. My group back up.
Why are there guards?
Okay, so I got my saga back up for next thing. What does that one do? 3 bursts of healing to 8 allies. Okay, cool. Otherwise, supplies back. Cool. Got it.
Southside, they're pushing into us. Take these guys out.
Technologist, have some heals, friend.
Alright, we took one, push into them, and just respawn one.
Alright. I'm channeling market, just maybe distract them to push them off a bit a little bit.
3-2. We
Oh my
need to
gosh,
push
we
this
gotta,
gate right
we
now.
gotta go in.
It's 85%. If you are on the south side, push through the gate right now. Take
Alright.
the gate.
Yep, they're coming.
Nope. Oh.
They're backing up. Kill them as they back up. Get through the gate. We cannot sit in the choke. Get out of the
There you
choke.
go.
Push through.
Oh my gosh.
If you die, you are resin control point 3.
Alright, let's go control point 3.
Go on top.
Southside, we are still pushing.
Get the red name. Tomato him. Who is that anyway? Kyle?
Get Kyle. There's like 4 people right here. Can I get a root on them? Let's go. Take them out. We are moving into the market. We need
Tomato.
to wrap up. And we're
Tomato.
gonna go towards the north gate and meet with our group. Kill people through the town. Secure the north gate, and anybody who's on the north
Man.
side, you need to get in so we can take the market.
We got 20
I don't know
at
about
the
you
north
peoples.
gate,
I need mana.
holding us out.
If you're in the marketplace, you're wrong. We are retaking North Gate, letting our people in, and then we'll move back to the market.
Did they say
You
just
have please
to
let me
attack
know
through the
when you are,
gates?
Inside.
Watching the other times earlier, it seemed like groups are going over walls beside the gate.
Good. Move towards the marketplace now. Set
Um,
up defensive positions.
yeah,
People
we're
on the roofs.
they keep saying to attack through the gates, like push through them to attack.
Just wipe that group. They should be heading north.
There's one way you can go over the fences, and
Towards
that's
the caravansery. I need roots.
the anti-grav.
Let's get AoEs towards the caravansery in the market. We need to hold the market here.
But I don't know of another way to get over outside of that. But I also don't know inside of the siege if that is still going to be an allowed thing, or if they've kind of blocked that in one way, shape, or form. I know the defending team at least can get over the wall like that, because that's how we got outside to harass the attackers during the siege testing previously.
We're still putting AoEs right in front of the bank.
All right, come on, let me get out of there.
Alright, let's get there fast.
All right, I need to get people some mana.
On the right, get these guys on the right that they're just straggling. There are people inside. Street is behind y'all in market. If you're in the
Push in
market,
to the left.
okay,
Get some heals, get some
good job. You guys
shields.
came from the south.
Manas. Enjoy the manas.
Alright, nice.
Man.
Through the gate,
Alright, we're
go to the left. Go to the left. from the door.
15% channel progress. Do you see how slow that goes? Oh my gosh.
We're gonna stay up on top of this hill on the right.
It takes like 3 minutes of solid channeling to win.
That's where they're gonna jump off. You can see them, they're posting up there. Let's try to grab some of those guys. They don't even know we're here on the left.
If you die, you're resin control point 3. Immediately run back to market.
Oh shoot, take that out. Okay. You go, people.
Alright, let's be careful here, be careful. Looks like they're jumping down. They're
pushing in from the caravan.
Roots. AoE.
Damn it. Oof. They came super fast. They got me. Yeah, basic tug of war right now.
How are we looking on that point?
Not a whole lot of interesting mechanics to it, but
All right.
still
try
decent
something
and fun
crazy.
combat. It's just kind of straightforward. You got to get in there and stand there and
Northwest.
channel for a really long time. It is defender heavy though, which I like.
We are inside the south gate right now.
Because if you're gonna destroy somebody's node, yeah, it really should be a solid effort to make that happen.
Hold the inside of the south gate.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying. There's not like a lot of like crazy,
Everyone is
interesting
moving
or
into the south gate.
wild mechanics, but it does feel okay. And I hope they maintain. I know they said that's the
Pushing into us,
intent, but I hope
drop
they
AoEs now.
do continue to maintain the benefit
Out of
towards
position. We
defenders,
need to
or the
hold
bias
south
towards
gate. Do not
defenders.
sit in the choke. They're flanking left. I need walls in the center. Turn left and kill these guys that are separated. Let's move up the farmland.
Get you some heals, buddy. There we go. Okay. Let me get me some heals. Yeah, that'd be great. If I had any left. Okay, we going up this way?
Spread
Okay.
them out. Spread them out.
I'm sticking with the group. Wherever you guys are going, I'm going. I'm like a lemming. Come on.
Alright, they're getting ready to push in. AoEs and shields.
This. Poof. Bye, Mr. Person.
This group on the farmland. Let's move back to the gate. Let's clear these people out. Clear them out, and we have to retake the well right now, and push into the market. If you are outside of the gate, I don't know what you're doing. We have plenty of people inside. Get inside.
Ooh.
Left is the high ground, guys. Left high ground. Push down.
Get some shields on people here.
Drop AoEs. Push up into the left. As he said, take these guys out. There's not that many of them.
Oof. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm down. So you'd love to see defender have like a 100 to 0 advantage, then attackers can do to make it 50-50. Okay. Like 100%, like they're going to take it,
Alright, back up. They're pushing through.
or they're going to defend it. Attackers do events and tasks to make it 50-50. Yeah.
They're pushing
I could
deep.
see that. And that's kind of what I'm hoping they implement something like that when it comes to taking out maybe some buildings.
Alright, let's grab these guys to the right on the road if we can. Let's push over to those guys on the road.
If you see guys outside of the gate, I need roots on this.
Alright, how many we got here? Alright. Let's push up a little bit. There's a bunch of them that are grouped right now.
Okay, let me do
Hey, we those guys
this.
down on the
Let's
front.
free some movement
We're gonna
here.
keep pushing. We're gonna keep pushing. They've dropped a lot of AoEs. We should be good to push through here. AoE those guys. Those guys in the
Stuck.
front have a wall
I'm
behind them.
stuck.
Shield.
Shield on
the wall.
everybody. Already ahead of you there, friend.
Alright, again.
Ooh. Entices mayors and players to do commissions more. Yeah.
Let's back up just a tiny bit. Back up a tiny bit.
Get your boy Magi a little bit
Pushing through. AoEs, shields, walls. Put it all down. Kill the stragglers that are diving the backline. Alright. We're gonna start pushing in
Ooh.
3,
Damn.
2, 1. Hit that right side hard.
Damn.
Hit the right side hard. That's a lot of mages and... Alright, push through.
Ooh, can see a
they're
group of
pushing back, they're
PvE players doing the node wreckage while
back a little
PvP
bit.
players keep them
Push right back,
distracted.
straight
Yeah. See, that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Remember, kill the
Get a
guys
little
that are
bit of
diving in. No
cooperative,
reason for them to be
you
in our
know,
backline. Alright, let's push in. They're all stuck.
goals for
Push in,
each side of
push in
the
hard.
each side of the
Hard.
fence to go after.
Really hard.
Artisan folks
Fast
can
as we can, boys.
do the
there.
preparation during the countdown for the siege.
Keep going, keep going.
PvP folks can get their blood rage
We have
on,
lost, but we can still kill the rest of these guys.
and PvE folks can go and take care of knocking out
They still
some
flagged
node
up?
resources
Yeah,
indoor
it's still- it
buildings
keeps flagged
during the
up.
siege.
Just want to thank everyone that came out to participate. GG's in the chat. You know, stay classy. Again, this is an event that heavily favors the defensive team. So, you know, they're gonna talk some shit. Don't worry about it. Like,
Yeah.
we'll get a chance to defend. Mirrorless citizens, you can expect that either Wednesday or Thursday,
Ooh-ha.
we'll be on the other team. So
Repair.
be ready. We'll
Yeah.
get another
Tomorrow,
shot.
yeah? We're tomorrow?
Yeah, fair.
We're gonna move everybody up to the shared stage channel above, and we'll pull you shot callers up to speak, and we'll do a little debrief.
Right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Brian.
Sweet, sweet. All right. Well, let's see here. Let me get somewhere safe here. Let me start my repair. No valid location to dismount. Oh, killing me. Oh, this groovy music. Alright, so that cost me like 80 silver for that siege. It was almost a gold just to participate. Burn it now. Alright, let me see if I can restart this bot, because it was not keeping track of the chat for me. And yeah, user numero uno. It's too straightforward to be defender friendly, honestly. Would be really defender friendly if they had like outposts or something that attackers need to capture and maintain for them. To be able to capture the city or something. The attack in EU didn't even last 20 minutes this morning. Oh wow. Jeez. Numero uno, was that because the attackers just dove in and went right for like decimating everybody and taking over the flag? Was that what happened there? Now I'm probably going to, because the stage isn't going to be anything crazy exciting, right? Just going to be kind of a breakdown on what was going on. Unless you guys want to see the stage, if you want to see it or hear it rather, by all means. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. But what I'll probably do though is go ahead and run away and get a little bit more prepped right quick for the tavern talk. I'm gonna see if I can grab some peoples. Yeah, yep, exactly, Chibi. And see if I can get somebody lined up. So I'm going to, right now, probably take this raid over to someone else. Who is going right now? Looks like Dusty Y. It looks like TGF Tavern. Phantom Yosha. We got Sewer Servant. Tankologist. Okay, there we go. Read that TGF Tavern guy. All right, I'm going to.
Yeah, we're intent on making it better. We're intent on making it
There we are.
a ton of fun. So in that regard, I'd like to open it up to the floor and
there we are.
kind of focus on any core bugs you guys were running into.
Go on a break
General
screen.
feedback's good too.
Mm.
So I think the big ones that we see pretty consistently.
Fair. Yeah, let me get that going.
Spawning in place
Might be the easiest thing to do. Yeah.
where you died. Sometimes when it gets
Intermission.
real heavy fights and you'll hit the respawn bug, but then or you'll hit the respawn button and then it'll count down however long, and then when you respawn, you actually respawn on top of where you were. That can be a little jarring, right?
Yeah, we got that on our list.
I figured. Okay, and then
15. I'm gonna put 15 minutes because it'll be that much time until 9.
The flag when people spawn. I'm sure you have that one covered too. If they are channeling the flag when they die, then they can respawn and still channel in the actual respawn area there. So that's a big one for sure. I also think during high
Okay.
lag,
Well, folks, we shall be back after a few. Gonna give this 15 minutes to go through this
I don't know about as an attacker, but as an offender,
this breakdown, this discussion here, and try and find some peoples on all sides of the battle to join us. And chat will join me. Chibi's feeling under the weather, so she might not be here. Probably won't be here. She looked like she was about to die earlier. So it'll be me, and hopefully I'll grab some peoples that were in the siege. And we'll talk to you then.
So I think
Be back later.
I appreciate you. I do think there's general feedback from my guys of the 50 or 70
Hello, everybody. I'm back. I have returned. So, yeah, it was a pretty decent discussion over there. Possibly could have streamed it, but I didn't want to get caught up in the conversating and completely ignore you folks here on the stream. So I just ignored you guys. I told you I was going to be ignoring you guys by going into an intermission. So apologies for that delay, but looks like honestly everybody was kind of busy and hopping off to do other stuff, so couldn't really hook anybody. I did try, but it's just gonna be us folks here. So I know I'm not the most amazingest at PvP and whatnot, but what did you folks think that haven't been actually playing and haven't experienced the sieges yourself? Do you think that looks like something you would enjoy getting into? What kind of maybe not recommendations, but almost requests would you think you would have for Intrepid? Any suggestions on improvements they could make? Honestly, for me, Chibi, it was basically the same as it has been. I don't think they made any changes. They were just experiencing some issues that they had not seen on the PTR. And then once they hit the production, they saw some issues with the first couple sieges that landed. And so they didn't really make any changes. Same thing. It's simplistic. It's very straightforward. They plan on adding some more interesting components to it. And it's obviously going to get even more interesting when the nodes get bigger. So when it goes from, you know, a stage 3 to a stage 4, 5, or 6, it's just going to be even more chaos, because there's going to be a lot more travel time from the gate to the flag. You're going to have a bigger area to run through, so potentially a lot more like battling in the streets on the way to the flag. Let's see, so catch up on chat here on this here though. So Threather says in its current state, it's not what I would enjoy. That's a common sentiment for a lot of people. They think it's too simplistic. There's not a lot going on, and it would be like lather, rinse, repeat. Which, let's be honest, in most games that have some PvP components to it, a lot of it is lather, rinse, repeat. You know, it's the arenas, it's the battlegrounds, it's the same thing done with different strategies, and it still hooks people. But I personally feel more of the angle of I would like there to be more to it, more interesting stuff to it. I'd like there to be something for PvE enjoyers to get into. I'd like there to be more stuff for the artisan folks to get into. You know, gathering and processing and crafting things to donate to the war effort. To either, and I'm imagining that's probably what the siege vehicles are going to end up being, is crafters are going to need to go through and gather materials and construct the siege vehicles. They're not just going to magically appear and be usable. So they'll at least be involved there if that is the case. PvE folks, yeah, there needs to be something to run around and, you know, run in behind the PvP frontliners, go through, do a little bit of espionage, you know, assassinate some key NPCs. Maybe some of them could be almost like dungeon boss or raid boss tier, where you're gonna need like 6 people going in at it. And that could obviously be more of a PvX type goal, but at least it'll engage the PvE minded people. So kind of having it all rounded, because you need to get everybody involved and feel like they're contributing, you know? Because if they're not contributing towards the node siege, then they are either wasting resources. Somebody has wasted resources for their node to try to siege another one and it failed, and they keep wasting resources trying to siege other nodes and it keeps failing, when those resources could have gone towards building up the node further. Or in the case of the defender, if they don't feel like they're contributing or able to contribute towards the siege, then their node's going to get wiped out and they couldn't do anything about it because they're not like a PvP fiend. So if it's purely PvP, then it's not going to feel good for them. And let's see, Pally says, my anxiety was high just watching. So many colors and sounds. Yeah. And the bad thing is also, currently, because it's not optimized yet, they really haven't done a lot of optimization passes. So it is very kind of chunky as far as the FPS goes. I've got nearly the newest stuff, the newest tech in this computer, and I was still dropping down to the 30s and 40s with frame rates on a steady basis, that we're still dipping down to the 20s and teens on occasion. So that's also the rough part. And that's with, by the way, I have the graphics set down to medium instead of the ultra that I normally would when playing, because I knew it was going to be an issue with so many people, so many effects, so much splash graphics. So yeah, that'll get better at least. Throw out more objectives to make it more of more than just go cap the big flag. Yeah. Exactly. It is a lot happening. Yes, it is a lot happening. For this is, I feel that they are going to design it to have more, but in its current state, that's your opinion. Yeah, exactly. And I kind of touched on that too. Like, I kind of feel the same. Right now, it's more than other games have had, so it's interesting to me, but it's not like captivating. I would show up for defense. I'm not sure if I would show up for an attack unless I was really invested in taking a specific node down. Just because of either who controls it, like the reigning guild in control there, or maybe I just want a freehold, so we need to knock down a node to make room for new freeholds to pop up somewhere. Like maybe, because that'll probably be my biggest bloodlust factor right there, is we don't have a freehold because there's only, 6 per node, or whatever the number ends up being. It feels like 6 going out in the world and adventuring around on the current state of the Alpha 2. It feels like there's probably 6 or 7 per node. Doesn't feel like a lot at all. If there's, let's say there's 10, so there'd be 850 freeholds. If there are 85 nodes that can level up, well, that's not even true. It wouldn't even be 850 because not all of them are going to level up to at least 3, right? And it's got to be at least a village node stage 3 in order to have freeholds. At least if I recall. Let me pull that up. And look. But yeah, 850 freeholds over the entire map that's not many. Not many. 850 out of potentially 50,000 accounts on there. It's gonna be very nodes 3 when. Yeah, good question. Good question. Some people are saying that I mean, this is kind of a doomer take on it, but they're saying nodes 3 will never come out because it'll be irrelevant because they're not doing procedurally generated nodes anymore. And so some of the previously released node info would not be valid, but you know, they could always reverse it back down, and maybe not reverse things, but they could redo maybe some information, put it all out, start fresh. Nodes 3 will not be a thing until we have a nodes 1 and nodes 2 redo. Let's see, Ashes of Creation wiki. And yeah, while I'm looking this up here, so freeholds. Yeah, village stage 3 or higher node. Yeah, just wanted to make sure I wasn't talking through my nose. Okay, and Pockets Art says, yeah, my issue is that citizens in New Ayla and non-citizens were on the roster, but citizens were not. Since there's no loss, I don't really care. But later it'll be highly exploitable to throw a node if a mayor gets in and can destroy tons of progression. Yeah. Citizens should get prio, but others can fill. Yeah, that I'm all about that. That was actually discussed in one of the previous tests. It was brought up that the mayor should be able to pick who is in the node. That will at least help prevent randos from getting in there and destroying stuff. But by the same token, if you don't play a lot, people don't know it's you. If you're on like an alt or something like that, you may not get picked to defend your own node because they don't recognize that character's name. And so they think you are the rando. Even if you're on there, even on that alt, like 40 hours a week doing nothing but gathering and donating to the node. You could be the most productive person in the world. If you're not talking to people and they don't know it's you, they're going to see a name and be like, it's whatever. It's just some rando person. And they'll skip right by you to grab the next person that they've at least seen the name, even if the person isn't as good-willed as you are. But there's a lot that a mayor with ill intent can actually do to harm a node, though. There's a lot. Let's see. Throw this as having some in-siege gathering could be interesting, but not sure I want that. Just a random thought. In-siege gathering. I think what could be neat is if they could go around repairing things. Like in that node siege that we just went through, how my raid was going around to multiple different gates, and that was kind of pulling the defending party around as well. Just distracting the attackers away from a gate by, you know, kind of baiting them to go through another gate in some way, shape, or form, or holding them in town, holding all their attention, but then getting some artisan folks to run over to the gate and start repairing it after it's been knocked down would actually be really cool to get artisan folks into. That way there's going to be another gate put back up, and that could even be helpful if attackers were to push out of a gate, or defenders were to push out of a gate to wipe out the attackers. And then as soon as they start wiping the other group, the artisan folks are repairing the gates right behind the defenders that went out. They may not get a lot of repair on that gate, but it'll be something. It'll be something that they have to take back down before they can go and make a rush through it and to the flag. Yeah. Hey, Pally, why don't you get in here and say hi? Have you been playing, Pally? Or have you been? Are you not in till never? Or are you not into like the betas? Have a little bit waiting for phase 3. Fair enough. Fair enough. I know that's what a lot of people are waiting for. I'm tired. Tired. That's alright. That's alright. We'll catch you around next time then, Pockets. We'll catch you around next time. But at least you're in here chatting. Let's see. It'll never happen. Directed. Okay, some sneaky politics. Okay, yeah. Defender squads to protect them. Yeah. Like, how nifty do you think it would be, and how interesting do you think it would be if... So, right now there's 100 people that can join a node siege. If you were to get 60 people that just focused hardcore on artisan skills, and they got a ton of materials ahead of time, and they just ran around repairing, do you think that, 20, 30, 40 people, even 60 people just steady repairing a gate could actually keep the gate up and functional with the raids outside attacking it? Because how funny would it be to just see a gaggle of blacksmiths and carpenters running around just repairing the gates as they're being attacked and making it last, twice as long before it falls down? I would love to see that, actually. I think that would be worthy of like some serious stream hype. Like, guys, are you seeing this shit? Are you seeing this? There are 60 crafters running around repairing gates and keeping bloodthirsty PvP warmongers out. And then you only have 20 people in a little PvP raid going around and harassing the attackers. Keeping them on their toes, dropping roots and AoEs, like from the towers. I dig it. Or for that matter, getting some rogues to run around and sabotage the attacking siege engines. Depends maybe on the level of siege weapons the enemy has. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. But then if the defenders also have high level siege weapons, in theory they could just like siege weapon 1v1 it, right? Just start catapulting at the enemy's catapults instead of the people. And break those things down. Again, if you have 60 artisan folks in there trying to repair your gates, they could probably go repair some siege equipment too. Oh my gosh. See, now I want to actually, like, if we can hit it up and make it happen during one of the testing phases. See, I want to see an actual purposeful node siege between a bunch of crafters on each side. Just nothing but a bunch of crafters. Just to see what would happen. Like, obviously you can PvP because, you can PvP, but like their focus should end up being like repairing things, building things, breaking things with crafting skills. And then 1v1 with ballistas and catapults. But yeah, that'd be something pretty wild, I think. Oi. But yeah, there's so much stuff they could do with the sieges, and I'm kind of curious which direction they're going to go with any additional buildings and goals and objectives within the siege. Like, I always thought it would be neat if there were objectives, like the same objective basically, but with different components to the objective. Like save this person or outfit this person versus, slay this person or steal their stuff. And if you do, then you get, an additional like 5% attack damage or damage output for your entire team. For attacker, and then defender would be, you know, an additional like 5% damage reduction if they end up getting it. So it would balance out, and it would basically, one would nullify the other, because it wouldn't be like how the tank skills are. It adds 10% of your current mitigation. No, it would end up being like a 5% damage reduction just flat at the end of everything. It's a 5% damage reduction or a 5% additional damage. So it could end up canceling each other out. And I think objectives like that would be neat. That way both sides could focus on objectives, and it would basically be a wash. But if one side goes and captures or completes objectives more than the other, it's gonna create a net win. And even if it ends up being like one side finishes 7 objectives and the other finishes 12 or 8 or 9, even like just a few more, it would still end up being, you know, a net positive that they focused on those. I kind of like that idea. But yeah, currently right now it's working. It's not crazy buggy. There was one point, I'm not sure if you folks saw it, but Brian from Intrepid was asking if we had anybody who were that was actively channeling the flag, because the channel was still going, and we didn't have anybody channeling the flag. So something happened, someone was channeling it, and then they got dead, and it just kept channeling, just kept on and going. So yeah, there's a few little bugs here and there. Okay. It was the rogue, totally. Yes. Threather says, all right, I need you to help me out and push this idea of mine that is amazing. Making shields amazing. Let shields contain a light armor, heavy armor attribute, or light armor, medium armor, heavy armor attribute for counting towards set bonuses. So one hand plus shield can have like a 5/8 heavy and a 4/8 medium bonuses instead of 4 and 4. Yeah, I like that a lot. We were actually talking the other day, I forget where and with who, but we were having a talk about shields and how having an actual skill tree for your offhand would be absolutely wonderful, because then you could have a skill tree for like a second dagger if they were to maintain the daggers being 2 single weapons. But I have a feeling they're trying to balance them, so it's going to be one dual two-handed dagger is going to be just it's going to be a pair of them. That way they can't keep mixing like swords and daggers, one in each hand. But then you could have an actual skill tree for your orbs and a skill tree for your shield, and they could even go so far as to well, I mean, it is already limited, right, as far as the damage output and attack speed. So if they limit the skill tree to being a little bit smaller as well, or a little bit less bonus per point, that way it would balance. You have two one-handers and you're going to get roughly the same-ish benefit as a single two-hander. I think that would be especially nifty, because you could add and say with the shield, if they were to customize the skill trees per weapon type, then you would think you would start to see things like for the daggers, like extra bleed damages, you know, slashing this or that. Shields would have, you know, additional block mitigation chance and block mitigation amount. And then I think that would help it out a lot, because right now I think mitigation is busted. It's really weak. I don't think it scales very well, which would explain why in the previous node testing, when everybody had blue gear, tank felt amazing to play. I wasn't really like slaying a bunch of enemies, but I was able to dive into a middle of a pack. I was able to run around. I was able to annoy every single one of them real quick and then get the heck out of there. And it felt good. It felt really good. When we were testing with purple gear, it was not quite the same. I was getting nuked down much quicker than with all blue gear, and that was even with fewer people against me. Now, my theory on it is that mitigation just doesn't scale well. There's too much diminishing returns on it, maybe. So it legitimately is targeting tanks, or being a negative impact to tanks as the major target there. Because everybody else, they're going to get things like armor, and they're going to get things like magic resist, but just straight mitigation stat, it seems like it's, yeah, it has a really quick and severe diminishing returns, because I don't notice much difference going from 40 to 60, but then again, I need to actually look at the damage. It doesn't feel like there's a ton of difference like there would be going from like 20 to 40 percent mitigation, by the way. But let's see here. So yeah, it gives shields the ability to augment skills for your main weapon, like secondary archetypes. Maybe do that with the offhands in general. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool too. I could see that. Shields maybe. Yeah, I don't know how they would do that with the orbs or the focus, and with the shield, unless maybe there's a physical component to one where it augments physical stuff more, and then the orb or the focus would augment magical stuff more. But then they're tanks with their physical focus, and one-handed sword would be a little bit bummed out, because then they'd be getting magic benefits to stuff when they're all just trying to be physical. And Pocket says, so as the weapons don't feel substantial alone, it's more, let me click back over here. Okay. So the weapons don't feel substantial alone. It's more of a what weapon you vibe with. Everything feels effectively the same. However, I've seen this as an augment choice, and I feel the secondary archetypes will be an augment choice as well. Yeah. I think... So the thing is with the two one-handed weapons is they all have their own niche, and they all have their own balance and how you want to approach it. Because there's, let's say, the sword, and then there's the mace, right? Each one-hander, the sword swings a heck of a lot faster than the mace. The mace swings slower, but it does a heck of a lot more damage. So it's kind of going with that balance. And there's some weapons that are kind of in the middle, like the little hammers. They're more in the middle of the two. Honestly, I think they're potentially the best balance of speed and damage output, just on their own. But the orb and whatnot, like that when you start putting that in your offhand, it's kind of the same deal. Like it's gonna have a different speed, different attack speed and everything. So I think that might be where it can set itself apart. So Further says nerf power rating. I agree, by buffing mitigation or nerfing the strength of power rating. Yeah. A little bit of both. 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Equal the full dozen in the end. Because either way, yeah, it just needs a little bit more of a balance. The power curve needs to be roughly the same, I would think. Somebody said to me one thing, and I haven't been able to test this for sure because I just haven't gotten the money to build up that kind of power. But apparently with power, the more you have, the more beneficial it seems to be. Instead of like a typical power curve with diminishing returns where it's more effective in the lower ranges. And then the more power you add, you get to a point where it's not worth adding more. Yeah, instead of diminishing return, it's increasing return. But that's what they said, and there you have antonym of diminishing returns. Yeah, increasing returns. But they're also somebody that has like a ridiculous amount. Like everything they have is legendary. A pile of them are level 20s, and they got a hold of, +5 or +7 for their level 20 gear as well. And that to me is just nuts. That's just nuts. But if power behaves like that, if it's mathematically intended to do so, then yeah, the mitigation needs a whole lot more counterbalance to make sure that it can keep up. To be honest, I'd like it almost if mitigation was even a bigger power creep than power was, just because that would even more incentivize tanks to stack mitigation. Again, they're not going to get a lot of power out of it. If anything, they're going to be losing power. They're not going to be as strong because they won't be stacking strength. They'll be stacking con and mitigation rating where they can. They're not going to be stacking their attack stats. I just want to be able to live, get out there and just annoy people. I want to be that battlefield control. It's my typical play style. So you'd love to see penetration matter more, and to do that would be to buff mitigation. Yeah. Have you tested penetration? Does it penetrate through any specific type of resistance, like magic resistance and armor? Is it the same for both? Yeah. Guild Umber, yes, we all like to see penetration matter more. Absolutely. It's a universal sentiment. Okay, so penetration, does that one only get through armor? And it just doesn't care about magic resist? Or were you saying that if someone's using magic damage, excuse me, the penetration's only really going to matter getting through that and punching through that magic resist? And if someone's using physical damage, penetration's only really going to help them get through the armor. Is there? Because I would swear that on like the on the bows and such, it just said like, you know, plus X penetration, plus X% penetration or something like that. Solve a lot of problems and make your day. Yes, it will. You are correct. You're a goober, Umbra. A goober. There's rating, physical, and magic. Okay. And hey there, keyboard. Well, come on in. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'm talking about basically just straight penetration rating instead of physical or magic split. Like if penetration rating would apply to all of the above, but yeah, I guess that kind of answers the question. If there's 3 of them, then it should split between them and work equally on both, which is, I think, good. Because penetration, if you're getting through a specific amount of armor or magic resist, then yeah, the higher the armor, the higher the mitigation, the more penetration matters. So yeah. Connecting the dots there. Yes, Guild Umbra, this is exactly like D&D. As a matter of fact, the video you see on the screen is just somebody's imagination. This is their hallucination on screen on what this tabletop only RPG would actually look like if they made an Ashes of Creation video game, which they're not. It's D&D, but it's actually Pathfinder, and it's actually just a pen and paper and dice game. That's all it is. Free City Greyhawk. I'm gonna pretend I know exactly what you're talking about with that. That's probably a Pathfinder thing, and I didn't really play Pathfinder. I've played two one-shots. Advanced D&D. Ooh. Advanced. You're getting fancy now. Hey, keyboard, you been busy? You haven't caught one of these in a while? Yeah, it has been a little minute, but that's all right. I've been crazy busy too, so I know how that one goes. So Threather says, also, if you have 10% magic pen in A1 testing, it was target magic resistance, attacker magic penetration. Okay. So it's percent minus percent, and then just whatever it is the discounted or additional damage percentage. Gotcha. Wonder if it works the same in this phase here. So if a target has 50% magic damage reduction, attacker has 10% magic penetration, turns magic reduction into 40%. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, that's like the easy peasy way of doing stuff, right? And to be honest, it makes sense. But I just think that if I'm trying to find a way to put the thought into words here. I kind of think that whatever the armor or magic resist value is should be the base amount that's being resisted or defended against. And then the penetration, if it's a 10% penetration, it's going to remove 10% of that. So if you were to stack your penetration high enough, and by high enough I mean 100%, then you'd punch through all of it. But I don't know if I would actually enjoy the thought that somebody could just stack up, easily stack up, a certain amount of penetration and just punch right through my armor as a tank. Like, that would feel really, really bad. Now, if it's magic, that's one thing, because armor has less magic resist. But if someone were to just walk up with a two-handed sword and be able to crush like plate armor with the sword, that would make me sad. Make me really sad. So I think the resistance or mitigation percent, it will take, say, if you have a 50%, it's going to reduce 1,000 damage down to 500. If someone has, a 10% penetration, then it's going to get through 10% of that, so it's an extra 100 damage, because it's 10% of the main amount, or 10% of, the other way. 10% of the damage resisted would not be resisted. So it'd be a 50, it'd be an extra 50 damage. So this was tested when Alpha 1 character panes actually had those values displayed. Oh, okay. See, yeah, in Alpha 1, Chibi and I missed out a lot of. Most of it we missed out on. Hey, Chaffee, thank you for the resub. Welcome on in, friend. Hope you're doing well. And cheers to you. You want to be able to see people go into the negative damage reduction, so they're taking extra damage? Okay. Yeah, I could see that. So I mean, I'm not saying I like that idea, but because I just think at that point you should just have more power. But also it's the balance game that somebody is going to need to have. Like, how much penetration percentage do you want to carry all the time? Like, how much do you think you need to punch through armor or what have you? And then knowing that you get too much. Well, I guess that would be the game, wouldn't it? Like, if you are going to take a percentage off of their resistance, then you could just always stack up to 100%. 100% is your goal. But if you could stack up enough to negate theirs altogether with a certain amount, then you would have to decide how much of it you want to carry. Because if you're trying to be a tank hunter, you would just carry as much penetration as you can, right? To reduce all of their armor, all their damage reduction down. But if you're going to be going against like mages with physical damage, you wouldn't need to carry as much protection if you're trying to be a mage hunter. So it would actually add a little bit more strategy to the stats instead of just a straightforward add as much as you can, and it's going to count all the time. Like, penetration should probably be one of those that has like a limit for benefit. You've been hiding, Chaffee? Well, it's time to come out of hiding. Gotta come out to play now. We're right around the corner from phase 3. We've got 1 month-ish left. And so, Threader, you like the ability to do that because then you don't have to have just a who has the highest power rating. Makes it a little bland. Yeah, and see, that's also why I think it would make it more interesting, is making it so that you could negate their damage resistance, but then only get it down to 0 damage resistance, because after that you're just stacking one stat for the sake of stacking it and getting a bigger number, but it's useless beyond a certain point. So to add a little bit more strategy and thought to it. So I kind of like that idea, or that approach rather. Hiding on owls. Yeah, you tell him, Fupo. You tell him. Get him back in here. You could also make diminishing returns to penetration be harsher too than other stats. So it's usually gets 70% damage reduction, but it's like 4 times harder to get 70% penetration. I mean, I could see that too, but then that also gets into a point where, you know, you're just stacking penetration to stack penetration, and the higher you get, the better. And there, with diminishing returns, it makes it so there's never really like a goal point. But you could strategize and say, if you're a caster and you're going after heavy plate wearers, then you don't need to bring as much penetration because they don't have as much damage reduction for magic. And then vice versa, if you're a fighter going after mages, you also wouldn't need to bring as much penetration. But if you're a fighter going after tanks, you need to bring all the mitigation, or not mitigation, penetration you can get a hold of to get through that tank mitigation. And if you're a mage going after a cleric, or let's assume the cleric is wearing cloth gear. Yeah, if you're a mage going after a cleric, then you'd want to bring as much penetration as you could, because they're going to have a lot of magic resist. But then if you're a mage going after tanks, then you don't need to have as much penetration. You could gear purely for power. But so many different approaches, and I'm curious to see how exactly they're going to go about all of it. And let's see, Fubo says it's okay if people want to hide for a bit. Alpha early is not for everyone. This is true. This is true. We'll see. I just want him to come out of hiding just so we can see him. He doesn't even need to play. He just needs to hang out, say hello. We miss having the Chaffee around. That's all. That's all. But yeah, alpha burnout for a game that's in a development for, we don't know how long it's going to be in development for. It could be a year. Steven could decide next year he wants to hire 500 more developers and outsource to 500 more and just get this thing done. And it'll only be in development for 2 years, and that's to include all the alphas and the betas, or it could end up going for like 5 more years. If they take the slow and steady approach, who knows? Time will tell. Time will tell. And then Threader says, I think it would be neat for tanks to have options to combat penetration, like reduce attacker's penetration value by 25%. Honestly, I just think being able to boost up your mitigation, and honestly, this is possibly in the tank rework that Steven is mentioning is already going to happen, but I think it was possibly one of the worst moves to remove grit as a continuous thing that just sits there and provides extra mitigation based on how much courage you have. Because there really should be something that sets the tanks apart with their gear. Because you can get just skills that are going to amplify your this and that, and you can get passives for all the different classes for their features. But if every one of your things isn't active as a tank, and you have to keep pushing buttons to get better this or that or the other, it feels like there's an imbalance there. There should be something that's just, I would like to select this skill and it just makes it so that I get more armor because I'm a tank. I will train specifically with my armor. I will be a heavy armor master, or medium armor master for that matter. that just boosts how much is gained from it. And that'd be kind of neat though. If you could specialize in armor types, and then if you're gonna mix up heavy and medium to get the best like mitigation and constitution scores out of them, or like you're trying to balance armor and magic resist. So you had to spend 2 skill points in order to master the both of them to get like an extra 10% boost of the defensive stats. That'd be kind of neat. Chaffee, get as much strength as possible and throw the shield in the water for a 2-handed sword. That's pretty much it. Or actually, Chaffee, you could even go with a 1-handed sword and a focus, and your auto attacks just go haywire. Your auto attacks just shred other people. And you, excuse me, getting all the stacks of your bleeds or your days or whatever it is you're using for your weapon, be it sword or mace. But that's what I've been kind of playing around with, because then I can go through and I can get the, whenever there's somebody who is using physical attack stuff nearby, I always with my tank I'll have the 1-handed sword, and I'll go up and I'll get the, I forget what it's called, it's like Sword Master's something or other, where it boosts your physical attack speed by like 30% when you do a deadly finisher, a deadly extended finisher, something like that. But then you can spend, it was either 4 or 5 more points. The bow is 4 and the melee weapon is 5, or vice versa. That gives it to everybody within 30 yards of you as well. All of your party members. So if I've got somebody else pumping out physical attacks, then I can just keep them buffed forever by just slice and dicing like that. Let's see, you've put in more time in this alpha than the average Joe. Just doing guild leader stuff keeps you young. Whew. No, doing guild leader stuff, especially in a game like this, is going to make you go bald. That's what it's going to do. It's not going to keep you young. Unless going back to a state of no hair means that you feel like you're getting younger. And Threather, you're glad they fixed the infinite mitigation buff, but the grit for defense was nice. I enjoyed that part. Stack grit up for when I'm tanking a lot of mobs and keep it up, or burn it for extra damage when not needed. Yeah, exactly. And the infinite mitigation buff, that was just insane. And I had no idea how people were using it, because I didn't use Aegis almost at all, because I was always doing main tank stuff in PvE. And that was my big thing. And if I needed to absorb damage for people, I'd throw out my little flag and put a shield on everybody instead of using Aegis, because that doesn't get me, the one tank in the group, closer to death. Aegis does get me closer to death. But that infinite mitigation bug was all centered around Aegis. And that's why I didn't figure it out for the longest time. I thought it was a dwarf thing, because everybody I saw with, that had like the 95% damage mitigation, they were all dwarves. I submitted a bug saying, hey, every dwarf I know that's a tank has like stupid mitigation. What's going on? Oi. There's a super nice con strength shield in the desert. Yeah? Yeah? Where is that one at? Is that one in the what do they call it? What are they calling that one with the like the big sunlight in the top, or the sun? It's like the stained glass window thing at the top of the dungeon. It shines down into like the big stage area. I'm just dying trying to remember the name of it. But either way, it's almost like a little observatory. You walk through the desert and you just see some sheets of glass in the sand. Has snakes in it. Okay. Is it like just the little small one? The little small like side alcove, like snake bite, I think Planendorf was calling it. It's like the north of Athanar. Because if so, I might go grab that. Because I don't see myself getting the Firebrand shield anytime soon. Just know it's straight east of the fingers and the lawless. Oh, okay, out that way. Okay. Gonna have to take a look there. So there's a PvP video of a guild on your server fighting you. He charged into 20 of us, and he was only being crit for 80 to 130. That's bananas. I want to be a tank that's only getting crit for 80 and 130. Walk up to Firebrand and ask nicely. Say, hello, Mr. Firebrand. You're a very nice dragon. Have beautiful scales. May I borrow one, please, friend? I'm sure he'll say yes. Just put a cherry on top. He'll say absolutely. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what I was going to do when you were walking up in the first place. Oi. Hope Firebrand has read the rainbow fish. Oh my gosh, read the rainbow fish. Oh, has read. Okay, I got you. I'm a goober. I love the English language. Read versus read. Same word. Pronounced differently. Goober. Yep, that's me. Stole that word from my dad. That, and for some reason he called me Maynard when I was a kid. No idea where it was from. I always asked him, like, where'd you get that word from? Why are you calling me Maynard? He goes, I don't know. It sounded good at the time. And it just stuck for like 5 years. He just called me Maynard. Boy. But anywho, I'm starting to get into that fading zone. Doing the quick pop-up stream for the siege there. I hope that was good content. I hope you guys liked it. Again, I'm not the greatest at PvP, and I was on a Bard where I'm still trying to just learn how to PvP with that thing. But I enjoyed it. Hope you did as well. Hopefully they're going to be adding some new stuff to it. Hopefully they're going to be fixing some things. There were some very detailed points and requests that were brought up by both Fed and Overlord folks. Two of the biggest guilds, if not the biggest, outside of Pirates on Lyneth. So I guess they're in the top 3. There is, yeah, exactly. There's another siege tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, and another one on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I will not be able to be in the one tomorrow because work would slaughter me. But I will be in the one on Thursday because work is just going to have to accept that I need to make sure that I can be there at 7 p.m. So we'll probably stream the one on Thursday again. Might hang out for a few minutes afterwards and chat it out as well. But maybe not for terribly long. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. But let's see if we can get you over to somebody fun and interesting. There is a Dusty. How about a Dusty Y? Dusty is good. Dusty is fantastic. We love us some Dusty around here. Raid. This guy. Pow. All right. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for contributing your thoughts. I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts with everything. Because, you know, there's going to be a lot of input that we have during this open development process where we can give them ideas, and hopefully they love them enough to bring them into their own little project there. The project you may have heard of called Ashes of Creation. Just a little passion project. Small little guy. But either way, you folks have yourselves a great night. Thank you for spending your time here. You do not get refunds, so hope it was worth it. Everyone, take care. I'll catch you around next time. Bye.